Jim,
Hey, Mike.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Super Bowl week.
Super Bowl. Go Birds.
Go Birds. I can't wait.
Oh, boy.
I know it feels like it's been weeks.
I know it does. It is.
Just one, one bye week.
I know.
And it's
Every night on the news.
I'm so anxious about it,
yeah.
man.
Everybody, all the sportscasters,
can't wait.
news women,
You got
wearing the
You
green.
got plans?
I think so.
Okay.
Going to Freddie Collins, Penn State crew.
Oh, okay.
Him and his wife are having.
Penn State Tommy not going to be there.
No, not Penn State Tommy.
Okay.
He's your buddy.
Oh, you never know.
Oh, they probably know.
They probably
they
know.
probably know. Yeah. No, so she when we go out usually with Colleen, it's usually like some Penn State people. That's how she knows a lot of her friends from around here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Maybe I'll probably see them somewhere. Yeah.
I'm gonna head over to my son's house.
Okay. Cool.
Got to spend time with Parker and Patrick.
Yeah.
My wife will be there. My daughter.
I saw the championship game. I saw you were there.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Fly Eagles fly.
Fly.
You got to do exactly what you did. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Same uniform.
Same uniform.
Same number. I'm gonna wear
Sit
my
where you're at.
I know exactly. Sit in that same seat.
Seat.
Eat the same food. Nothing different.
Haven't washed my socks.
Now, my wife thinks we're crazy, and I'm like, listen,
Dude, if it works.
everybody does this.
Yeah. Don't
Sometimes
change,
when the mojo's going bad, we have to switch seats.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this one guy, John, can't make it. And he said, I'll be there because that's where I was the last time they won.
Right.
I guess these people had a party.
So you got to go there.
So he's like, I'll be.
All right. So I tell you what, let's start with my beer. It's finally ready. It's been about a month.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It was a month ago.
It's been a month.
Wow.
It's been a month. This is an American lager,
Okay.
homebrew.
Homebrew.
So we'll give it a shot. Sometimes it's interesting. When I do this, sometimes they don't always turn out the way.
Like people used to make wine too.
You're like, yeah.
"Ooh."
But
Am I
so
gonna
far,
do
we'll give it a shot. Haven't tried it yet. No, I'll open this one. We'll just open one.
Okay, that's a big boy. What size are these bottles?
22 ounces.
I think it's the biggest bottle I've ever seen, dude. 22. That's a Benny Flynn's beer there. Remember they used to have the 22?
All right, here we go.
Right.
Slide one over. Take this one.
All right.
Wow,
that
nice
looks
head
good.
on that. Wow.
That looks like for a commercial.
Success.
Or something. Wow.
Well, we don't know. We haven't tasted
But no,
it yet.
it's going good.
We haven't tasted it yet.
Sometimes
so.
people have just off, the hot or the yeast.
You got
or
most of the foam, but
okay. No, there goes yours.
yeah.
And mine's soda.
All right, Jim. American lager,
All right.
homebrew.
This is all right. That's good, man.
Good.
That's really good for a home.
Nice
for
and
a
cold.
homebrew. Yeah, cold,
Oh.
smooth.
Crisp. Wow, it's good.
That's pretty. And for homemade, like
For homemade,
I
good.
don't know, I'm always
good
worried
brew.
about the homemade.
Yeah,
like
thanks, man.
I'm
I'm going to do another one from.
Oh, I trust you, but
for
some
St.
people
Patrick's
you were
Day.
like, ooh, and you taste it, you're like, oh, what? Yeah, and they always go, well, I might have
This is
forgotten.
about probably
Yeah.
4.5%.
Yeah, you had it down, right? You leave. What determines the bitterness? Or like
the hops.
how
The amount of
long you
hops.
leave it in?
Yeah, how long you seep the hops
Seep the hops
in your wort.
in your wort.
And I think maybe for St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day, I'll do an Irish stout
Yeah,
and maybe add some peanut butter.
cool.
Not peanut butter, peanut
Flavor.
butter flavor.
We learned that. I
We learned
remember when you first started.
Yeah, you don't want to put real
Yeah.
peanut butter. You'll boil it off.
Right,
You add peanut butter extract
right,
to your barrel when you're fermenting it.
right. Who told you that? Remember? It was
I took a class.
No, but remember the one guy you were like, oh, I tried to do like
yeah,
peanut
yeah.
butter.
I
He's
talked
like,
to,
no, you always want to use
You
the
cook-
extracts.
yeah, you cook it off.
You cook it, whatever.
Yeah.
And you seem to say that really turned
Yeah,
my brewing days around.
around. Yeah. I like add a little flavor. Add
Are
a little
you
flavor.
a member of the Independent Microbrewery
I'm not.
Association?
I'm not. But
Maybe we'll work on
who
that.
knows?
Who knows?
Maybe this thing will take off.
You know what
And
we
we-
need? We need the really nice label,
We
like the
do.
cans have.
I
Find
thought-
out where you get that made.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, Super Bowl week.
Super Bowl
I
week,
thought
man.
we'd talk a little Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Maybe talk about some Eagles facts.
Yeah.
Some Eagles. Look, Eagles win in 17-18
Yeah.
after 50 years,
Yeah.
never having a championship.
Not for the Eagles.
Eagles
no.
did win a championship in 1960.
60. Yep.
And they also won in 48 and 49.
Yep.
But that's prior to the Super
NFL.
Bowl. Yeah,
Right.
to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I had that stat. Yeah.
Do you know when the first Super Bowl was?
Yes. I'm 60. It's the 59th, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to say 63. 1963. 65?
A little bit more.
Really?
Year
66?
I was born, 1966.
Oh.
So it's a 66-67 season. So
Oh, see, that's
it
what's
played in 67, but it's that 66 season.
because it's the 59th, right?
Yeah,
And
59.
I'm 60.
Yeah.
but I'm going to be 61. So I knew it was close.
Yeah, close.
So man, that's weird. 60 years, and I'm like, wow.
So who was in the first Super Bowl?
I'm going to say Green Bay
Green Bay.
and KC.
Yeah, you're
KC?
right.
Because I always thought they were in the same conference.
Yeah, I think
But they
Green Bay
weren't,
won
yeah.
2 in a row.
Yeah,
I think they won the first 2 Super Bowls.
right.
Um,
And then the Colts.
do you know
Colts
the
won
score
one.
of the game?
First one?
Yeah, tough one. That's a tough one.
6-3.
35-10.
35-10. Wow, that's
Think-
a route.
I've got to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the Eagles score.
Really?
Yeah, listen,
What?
I don't want to come off cocky. I don't want to
Wow.
come off too confident. I'm feeling really good about this one.
I
I'm
cautiously
I know,
optimistic.
but like
I
we
know.
are the better team.
Well, everyone keeps saying that.
I don't
yeah.
think we were in 22.
No, we only lost by 3.
And
I think we should have won that
I know
one,
that holding that pass
The
interference.
punt? Wasn't there
The
the
pass
punt?
interference.
I
Yeah, the
thought it
punt.
was the crappy punt.
We had the fumble by Hurts earlier in the game. But I think we're the better team. If we just keep it simple, we
Yeah.
pound the rock, we run the ball.
Right.
Hurts makes those short and intermediate
Yeah.
passes. We're gonna. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Mahomes is magic
Yeah,
at times,
He is, man.
but I
Yeah.
think we're the better
If you
team.
can contain them, I think you can beat
I think
them.
we're the better team.
We'll see. But they said, I think I said one of the other shows, one of the announcers, I think it was Romo, of all guys,
Yeah.
But no, I like, he's pretty good. But he said, the Eagles have the best offensive line of football. He goes, why they're not running it
I know,
more?
and I think
And-
they're going to give Barkley a chance.
Right.
I
And
think
now you got
Barkley's gonna-
Barkley.
yeah, I know,
So
I
just
know.
like keep pounding it, man.
31 yards to set the all-time
Time. That could be
most
one run right
yards
there.
most yards in a
Right
game.
there. So have you seen this one? The I'm going to take one step from you. The offensive line, the statistic about them?
No,
Okay. Eagles offensive line. Largest offensive line in history.
in history.
History. I thought first it was the Super Bowl. I think it's history.
Wow.
Average height,
I don't know, 6'5".
6'6".
Wow.
Average. I think about the center. He's only like,
I know,
6 foot.
6'1" or 6, yeah, something
okay,
like that.
6'6",
You got
338. Average.
I know you got
Put
somebody.
Lane and Malalta.
Mamu, not
I was going to
Mamu.
say Mamula. He was before.
It's Malata.
Malata.
Yeah.
Like, those two guys, you see them in real
Gigantic.
life, you're like, dude, run these guys. Anyway, that was my thing. But I heard that stat the other night. I was like, largest offensive line in football history.
I did see
So
something.
that seems run the ball.
Another statistic,
Mhm.
and this goes to the top 4 quarterbacks in the league in the
Mhm.
last 4 years. Hurts is number 1 for wins
Really?
and losses. Yeah,
Really?
out of Mahomes,
Really?
out of Allen,
Allen? Yeah.
and,
'cause he's
and
racking
Jackson. So Jackson, Allen,
them up.
Mahomes, and Hurts. He has the highest winning percentage.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Probably the Eagles probably had a better regular season that one year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, right. Better
Casey
winning
got in,
percentage, right?
yeah.
And I think Sirianni has the greatest winning percentage
In like
of
4 years?
for the first 4 years
4
of
years,
any
coach,
coach.
yeah.
Yeah, any coach.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know. I'm feeling
I hope
good.
you're right. Yeah.
I thought in 22 that maybe Hurts wasn't ready for the moment.
Right.
He played great. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I just thought, wow, we're getting really lucky. It's his second year as a
Yeah.
starter. We're making the Super Bowl in his second year as a starter. Kind of felt like maybe we weren't ready, but I'll tell you what, we're ready this time.
I hope so. I mean, I
He's
think
so cool
and
and
the
calm.
defense really looks good. They really stepped it
so-
up, man.
Number 1
Bond
defense in the
and-
league.
yeah.
I know.
I was like,
It's
number
amazing.
one.
It's
I know. I
just
see these
amazing.
stats. I'm like, what?
It's
I
amazing.
mean, I know they're up there, but
I know.
number 1, I'm like, wow.
the white cornerback team of DeJean and
Dejon Mutt. Bond.
No,
Bond.
no, the other white guy is your
Oh,
safety.
Shipping Bird. Oh, that's a college.
You're close. We'll leave it at that. Now, anyhow,
The ship guy.
yeah. I just think they're great.
They are.
Yeah, they're solid
come up.
everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where they were hurting for a while.
Yeah.
Was that defensive backs?
But
they've really Slay and man, they really tear it up.
another little statistic for this one I found out: the Eagles and Chiefs are going to meet twice. There
Okay.
have been 10 other teams that have played
Oh.
each other twice in the Super Bowl.
10. Okay.
10. There's 10. I don't have all the combinations, but
I'm
this
gonna
is
go
the
Dallas,
10th. This is the
Pittsburgh.
10th time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dallas, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And when we were young,
Well, we had the Eagles and the Patriots.
the Eagles and the Patriots.
Right?
Buffalo, Bills, and somebody.
And somebody,
Because they were in 4
I'm
times.
sure. I'm sure.
And Minnesota.
Yeah,
Remember in the
yeah,
'70s,
yeah,
four
yeah,
times.
yeah.
I think they both had 4 times.
Maybe them and the Steelers, maybe
Probably,
could
yeah,
have been.
yeah,
Could
something
have
like
been.
that. But I know, yeah, Minnesota. I think 4 times they went.
And the Kelsey brothers in
Uh-huh.
22, the
First
first time,
brothers.
yeah, the first time
Wow.
brothers compete. I did
That
see.
seems hard to do. Yeah.
I did see Miles Teller. Miles Teller was on late night, and they asked him who he was rooting for.
Yeah, I saw him
Because-
today on what's her name? And Mark.
Kelly and Mark.
Kelly and Mark. Was it? No, he was on somebody last night.
No, last night. I saw it last
Tasha
night.
Kimmel.
Maybe Kim. I'm not sure he was on.
He's a diehard.
He's
fan.
diehard.
He
said
gets it,
He
man.
gets it. He's like, yeah, well, I was in the box last year with
Yeah,
the Kelseys.
yeah.
Not
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year.
you go sit there this year. He's like, no way, man.
Right. Oh, I love that.
He was talking about the tattoo. He's like, yeah, you get the shaved leg with the tattoo. The uncle's got the tattoo. I'm like,
knows,
oh,
keeping
he's
it real.
hardcore, dude.
Keeping it real.
He knows. Yeah. Where's he from? Jersey? Is that where he's born?
No,
or
I don't
Philly?
know.
He's got to be around
I
here.
think he's out like in the Lancaster area.
Oh, okay.
I think he's out
Near
in
Taylor. Near Taylor
Near
Swift.
Taylor Swift,
Right,
correct?
Taylor Swift country. But anyway, I was surprised. Like, oh, he's
Yeah.
he knows what he's talking about. He's like, oh, you don't do that, man.
No,
I'm
I
like,
know.
He's been to a few Monday night games.
And a big
Rivalry.
Phillies fan.
Yeah.
He was always in the stands during the
Mhm.
Phillies run too.
So
I like
the
that.
golf tournament.
I'm
Big draw.
I'm
Big
sure
draw.
Mike Trout will be at the Super Bowl.
Yes, he's a lot of
He need a
Eagles
lot.
games.
I know
Yeah.
a lot. Season tickets.
And Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Cooper,
will
he's
be
always
there.
there.
Yeah, will
He
be
looks
there.
like Jack.
And
Jack
then
looks like-
last Super Bowl,
who was there?
little guy, comedian.
Oh, Kevin Hart.
Hart,
I love
Hart
him.
got on the field. He said he's going to get on the field, and he got on.
Dude, he's great.
He's
I
good.
would
He's
love
good.
to hang out with that
He's
guy.
good. I don't know, who's going to
He's just-
stop him getting on the
He's
field?
just funny.
Just let him on
man.
the
Yeah.
field.
I think he was a little kid running around or something.
And I know last time,
That's great. I didn't know he.
if you're big it's sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes, the guy that owns the soccer
crew,
team.
Yeah, the whole crew.
Oh, the whole
They're
crew.
big Phillies fans. I
Yeah.
mean, Eagles fans and Phillies fans.
They have to.
They did an episode.
I'm
when
back
they-
on the Eagles.
Yeah, I
games?
went to when the Eagles won. The
Oh,
Super Bowl.
really?
Yeah, it was really.
It's fun.
You got to check if you're looking
Yeah.
for a show.
Uh-huh.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh.
Look for the Eagles episode. Fantastic,
That whole show. is just so
fantastic.
fun. But they were telling me what's interesting. I don't know if it's a local news or even national news. They're like, yeah, if those Eagles win, he's like, what's that riot going to look like? And I'm like, that's when they almost won it the first time.
Yeah.
I was downtown.
Flipping cars.
I don't know, but I was with my buddy Vince. We all went out downtown. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, if they win, man, what is going to happen? Because we were there.
Listen, man, just
And
fun.
It was cool, yeah. And someone said the last parade was real cool.
Yeah,
everybody was cool.
everybody. Good
But
time.
you never know, man.
Yeah, you never know. There was a girl last week
Yeah.
when the Eagles clinched the NFC.
Yeah.
She hit some people in her car. I don't know if you
Oh,
saw that.
yeah. That
On
was a
Broad
bit-
Street.
That
Yeah,
was
she
weird.
like.
That was
And there
weird.
was a
It was
kid-
stolen.
there was
She didn't
a-
have a license.
There was a Temple student that fell
yeah,
from the
he
pole.
fell from the pole. He was
Yeah.
a gymnast or something.
He ended up dying.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, listen, be
But there were-
responsible.
yeah.
Listen, if you're out there and you're thinking you want to celebrate,
Yeah.
celebrations are great. Just be responsible.
Oh, the biscuit head that brought the boat flare gun. It's like, what? What is wrong with
and there
you?
was a guy who shot a gun.
Yeah, that was the flare. It was like a
No,
boat.
no,
Oh, there's a real
regular,
guy.
regular handgun. But there was so much video. There he was.
Yeah, right.
A big smile on his face. Wasn't hard for the cops to
No.
find out who he was.
But I was surprised how many people were out in the streets for the
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
championship win.
You know,
which is great.
Locally,
You know,
in
I was
Bucks
like, wow.
County, near where we teach or where
5
we
points?
taught, 5 points.
Is that where they all?
Big hub,
Yeah.
5 points.
And there's one in Northeast down by
Cotman.
Avenue.
Cotman.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
the Broad Street was packed.
yeah,
man.
Broad Street was
Wow.
was
I thought it was just
man.
like a block.
No,
it was
killing
a
it. It was
lot.
great.
Yeah, might as well
Um,
celebrate in case they don't win.
you never know, yeah.
You got your celebration.
Hey, I got a good
All
question for you. But how about this one?
Wow.
First, I don't even know how much does a ticket cost today. How do you
I don't
Google
know,
that?
$3,000, $4,000.
I did hear a friend of
Something
ours
like
was
that.
given a chance to buy a ticket,
Yeah,
and I think it might have been face value for $3,000.
$3,000. That's face value.
So what about the first Super Bowl, the Green Bay
first
Packers
Super Bowl?
against
How
the
much is
Chiefs?
that ticket? I'm thinking back to the days when we used to go to concerts. I'm gonna say $15.
Oh, you're close. You're right there.
Less.
A little less.
Really? All right, I'm going to go with the standard late 70s, early 80s concert ticket. $12.50.
$12.
$12.
I don't know
All
if they were processing and service charges and stuff like that.
Back
Today,
then, no.
today the $12
No.
ticket would be like
No.
$85.
Yeah.
You know, there's $40.
Yeah, printing fee.
Yeah.
Because remember we
shipping
said
and
before,
handling.
for the concert tickets, you had to go down with the rich.
Yeah,
you
you
had
had
to
to
get
go.
them, man.
Had to go get
That was
them.
a big day.
Yeah, it was-
Saturday morning, got my 4 tickets.
Going to Bosco's.
Yeah, but I'm going down to the Spectrum. Go right there.
Oh, I got another good
Bosco's.
statistic I pulled up. All right. The Super Bowl is now the most watched event, TV
Okay.
event. You know, the prior to Super Bowl 44.
Okay.
So Super Bowl 44 was the Super Bowl that broke the most watched.
Who was the halftime show? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought you knew.
How
that.
about the TV show that had the record for the most watched
Oh, I know this one.
episode or
You
most
gave it away
watched?
with the TV show. I remember hearing this, and
Go
it's
ahead.
still in effect. The last episode of MASH.
Yes.
Is it still
MASH,
holds the record?
Yeah. Until,
mean, you know.
yeah, a TV show,
Wow.
but the Super Bowl cracked that.
Cracked that, but
Super
that was
Bowl
just
44.
a TV show.
Yeah, I know.
I remember MASH, the final
For this
episode.
finale of MASH.
Yeah,
I loved MASH. MASH was one of the
it was
shows.
great.
I
The
loved
early ones
the
with
early
Henry
ones.
and,
So good.
and Frank.
So good. Who was the guy who dressed as a woman?
Klinger.
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 Oh, what a show.
He was great.
And Hot Lips.
Hot Lips and Frank. Frank was great.
People out there probably have no
Probably
idea what
know.
we're talking about. But
Early 73,
I think
74?
I think today, like a show would be like Friends finale,
Yeah,
or
Seinfeld. I thought Seinfeld would have been really up
Yeah,
there.
but MASH was the number
was
one
it.
until the Super Bowl 44.
Man, that's a long time.
I know it's a long time to break
That's
that
like
record
40 years.
of a record.
Yeah, because MASH was on like 73. You said the
It's
Super
amazing.
Bowl. So I don't know. Do the math. I don't know.
Do the math. I
Do the
know.
math. But yeah, so that's a long time.
You got
ago.
anything you can hit me with?
What do I got here?
I don't know.
you
Hit me
got,
with something.
It was something. McCoy, what do we got? Oh, Miracle at the Meadowlands.
Oh,
The new one.
yeah. There's two of those.
There's actually 3, I think they said.
There's 3 now.
When I Googled it up this morning. Now, this one I thought was the original one, but it wasn't. Miracle at the New Meadowlands. This is probably the one people remember. Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson.
I didn't realize it was the last play of the game when he did it.
Yeah, the last play.
I
of the
didn't
game.
realize that when I saw it. It was an awesome run.
It was
Because he
fantastic.
dropped the ball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did he drop
I
it?
think they've been replaying it
Okay. And
these
he
last
just,
couple weeks.
yeah.
You've been
unreal.
watching the Eagles
And he ran
highlights.
across the goal line.
He didn't go in. I know.
He was good though, man. But I
And then the
remember that.
original one was it 80 or 78
Uh,
maybe or
Very good. 78.
78.
1978.
Herm
I thought it was
Edwards.
later than that. Herman Edwards.
Yeah.
Safety. And who was the quarterback? What team was it against?
Giants.
Well, could have been the Jets. But you're right. I forgot. Who was the quarterback?
He was an Eagles guy too,
He
right?
came to the Eagles as a backup. And he was
Ah,
really good. He was pretty
can't-
good.
I got a brain cramp.
Joe. Starts with P.
Pisarcik.
Pacharczyk. You got it, Joe
Pisarcik.
Pacharczyk.
Yes.
Which I thought
And he couldn't.
it was more amazing because he was trying to take a knee.
Yeah.
And he fumbled. And then Edwards picked it up. They were up. Giants were up 17-12
And the
before that
Eagles won.
happened. But I remember they showed all the time. It would bounce, and Edwards just
Now, you
called it
said
on the
there's
fly.
a third one. What was the third?
I don't know.
one?
I didn't Google that one up. I don't know. So
There's
the
a-
Miracle at the Meadowlands.
All right.
There were 2 of them. Yeah. Harold Carmichael. How tall was he?
6'7".
6'8". Good
6'8".
guess. Tallest wide receiver in the NFL.
He was the
history.
tallest.
In the NFL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that
Like
like
ever play.
we
Yeah.
got a season like this with Saquon Barkley or
Oh, my God.
or Shayshawn Barkley
Shay-
as a famous.
Who's that?
It was it went viral.
Oh,
Something
did it?
went viral.
Oh.
They're interviewing an African American Washington Commanders fan,
Oh, okay, that's right.
and he's like, "Oh, that's Shayshawn Barkley. Shayshawn Barkley, he's great." Like, what the heck?
well, he doesn't play for him, so I got.
I know.
He's all excited.
I
You know, like if you try to spell the EAGLES when
I
you're excited,
know.
and So shout out
Um,
to the mayor.
I
Great
know.
job.
She's been great.
She's
with
doing
it.
a great
They're
job.
There's shirts out there now with it.
but
But
she
no,
gets it though. She
but
just
what-
rolled it. Yeah.
What a season that we
Yeah.
got to see.
Oh,
Saquon Barkley.
That was
It's
nuts.
amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you were you for him getting the record, or were you okay with him sitting? I was torn about
I
that.
don't know, man. I was like, let me get the record and sit him. He did like 100 yards
Like 105.
or 5.
But like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like,
It's tough. Yeah.
yeah, you know,
I mean, he had like, man, he did it. He tore it up.
right?
Yeah.
But I just think like we got the privilege of watching
Mhm.
that,
Yeah.
and if he breaks the all-time record,
Mhm.
like that may never be broke again.
Yeah, that was tough, man. Yeah, because Dickerson had it, and he played back in early
84.
2000.
I think
84?
he said it in
Really?
84. Yeah, yeah.
I guess I was in
so-
college. Wow, that's way back.
Yeah, no.
Oh. And then,
Anyhow.
let's see what else we got. Oh, along the Giants line. Remember the holding court? Eagles court?
Oh, they had a prison, right?
Prince.
And hey, look, I think I know the judge. Was it like Ed McCaffrey or something like that, or
Very close. Seamus.
Seamus
Shame-
McCaffrey? Ed McCaffrey.
So,
he's
Ed
a wide
McCaffrey.
receiver. I think it's the father of
Yeah.
the running back for 49ers. But Seamus McCaffrey.
Seamus McCaffrey. Justice. Yep.
And-
And they had it because on a Monday night game, I assume that was against the Giants, there were more than 60 fights in the stands. I don't think I went to that one. I remember my buddy talking about it. He goes, we didn't even watch the game. There were just all these fights breaking out like the whole time. And then they brought security in more.
Yeah, I remember
And,
that 7. I never had the 7. I sat in
we sat in the
section-
700 level too.
section 242. Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, I wasn't up there.
I was up with the
hooligans.
Yeah, the unions, the labor unions
Yeah,
up
yeah.
there, steam fitters, glazers. I was like, dang, these guys are crazy.
Or Doherty Electric, who
well,
I think he's in trouble now. I think he got in trouble.
that happens. But yeah, we were up there, man. First baseline. If you go up, like go straight up. So they had that. I think that's the only
Stadium that
I've
had a jail and a
right.
court.
And people were like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Save us some time and money. Anything else
Oh,
there?
here's the thing. I didn't know this about the guy. Because it's so popular, some company's flying him out to give him a TV show.
Seamus McCaffrey.
Yeah, they're going to hire him for $1.5 million to do a show. I'm like, what?
Everyone goes viral but us.
Right, everybody. It's like Judge Judy, I guess.
Ugh.
But it's, Eagles.
Not-
Probably better. Eagles?
It's called Judy's Justice.
Justice
now.
now, yeah. But dude, I would love to see some of those Eagles people getting dragged in.
Fantastic.
Monday night game? Pooh. Pooh.
Not like that anymore, man.
No. Did they let them play on Monday?
I don't know.
Remember, I think I
Well,
was,
Monday Night Football used to be the thing. Now we
Yeah.
got Thursday
Yeah,
night,
'cause you got it
Friday
all the
night,
time.
Saturday, Sunday,
Right.
Monday. My wife says, what are they taking every day of the week?
Yep,
Probably.
year round. They're trying to do it. But I remember, I think the divisional games always used to be like 4 o'clock too. Remember?
Yeah, yeah,
4
yeah,
o'clock.
yeah.
Or
I like 4 o'clock.
what time did you get down there for the game at 4?
11 o'clock?
11, 10, 11.
10, 11, something like that. Of course.
But I was like, I think they canceled it the one year. They're like, no more NFC East 4 o'clock games.
Yeah, no.
I was like, yeah, I got a little crazy. That was before Sunday night game.
All right, listen, I'm going to
Yeah.
test you on your Super Bowl
Oh boy.
knowledge.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know the team that has won the most Super Bowls?
Just because we see it every week now,
All
I'm
right.
gonna say Patriots.
Yeah,
7,
no, 6.
6. They
Not
keep
six.
flashing up 7 on the.
7?
That's what they. Someone said 6, but
It's 6.
well, when they put Brady up, see what it says underneath. 'Cause I
Oh,
keep thinking
because he's
7.
got 7. Because he won one with Tampa.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah. So
Tampa Bay.
he's got
Oh,
7.
Gotcha.
He's got.
all
yeah.
right.
They have 6. Yeah,
Gotcha.
he has-
I
he has-
forgot about that.
He has the extra
Okay.
one. How about after that? What do you think after the Patriots? Who's
Patriots?
next?
I guess I've been around a while. I'm gonna say Pittsburgh. They up there?
Not
No?
yet. Nope.
5? What are they? I know they got the thumb, didn't they? Win 5?
Oh, you know what they do? You know, I did not write them
Pittsburgh, I
down.
think, yeah.
It's
I think
Pittsburgh, the Cowboys, and
Cowboys.
the 49ers.
Niners, that's right.
Yeah,
They have
all with
5?
5. Yeah,
Really?
Niners have 5.
Oh, you know what it is? They won like 2 with Montana and 3 with, or a couple with Young.
Young,
I
yeah,
forgot he
yeah.
won a few
Mhm.
too. Yeah, they rolled in the 90s.
And then we got the Packs
Pack.
and
They've
the
been around for a
Chiefs
while. Okay.
and the Giants all with
2?
4.
Giants have 4?
4.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, they won some like the Eagles did.
Yeah.
Before.
Early and then
Oh,
later.
okay.
Yeah. Earlier than later.
Because I thought there was only 2 like modern day.
No.
wins.
And then we got Washington, the Raiders, and Denver with
3.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ken Stabler, Plunkett, he beat us the
Yeah,
one year.
remember Washington? I mean,
Washington was rolling in the
they
early
yeah,
80s.
they had the Hogs.
The Hogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Riggins,
And yeah, right. And Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann.
Remember
Won
that?
3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks.
Wow.
It's when who was the coach? He went into NASCAR racing.
Oh yeah,
Gibbs.
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 Joe
So
Gibbs.
it's Joe Theismann, Doug Williams,
Yeah.
and Mark
Rippin.
Rippin,
There you go.
Native American, part Native American.
Wow.
So 3 Super Bowls, 3 different quarterbacks.
Wow.
That's a good coach.
All right, next we got
Wow.
4 teams with 2.
Uh-huh.
Dolphins, Ravens, Rams, Colts.
Okay. I thought the Dolphins would have won more than 2. They were rolling in the
Oh,
early
and Bucks.
70s.
Bucks got 2.
Bucks got 2.
I know. It's amazing
Miami-
that Bucks got 2.
When they had Shula, because Shula is one of the winningest coaches in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, he won a
right.
lot.
So was Dan Marino,
Yeah.
one of the winnest quarterbacks,
Backs,
and never
never won
win one.
Yeah.
It's
That's a
it's
shame.
tough, man.
Yeah. It's
And
one
then you got.
single elimination. That's the thing in the
I
playoffs.
know it's tough, man. It is tough.
It's really
It's tough
hard
to get
do.
back. It's
Yeah.
like you give credit to the
Yeah.
Chiefs. I gotta
Mhm.
give credit. I think they're
Yeah.
the last. I think they've been in 5 in the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Something like that.
They've been up there, yeah.
So it's pretty hard. And then I always tell people Buffalo, poor
But,
Buffalo. A lot of the young kids don't realize they were in
Nah.
4 in a row
Yeah.
and lose the Super Bowl 4
Was
times
it
in
4
a
in
row.
a row?
4 in a row.
God. Bruce Smith,
Ah,
Jim Kelly.
Yeah, Jim
Was
Kelly.
it 4 in a row?
4 in a row.
God. Wide right.
And then you got us with 1, the Eagles.
1. Okay.
And you got, of
Probably
course,
should've won.
the lowly Jets with 1.
Namath.
Namath. Yeah,
Namath.
yeah.
He called that one.
And then
That
the
was one of
Saints, the
best.
Bears, and the Seahawks with 1. I always think the Bears were better.
I did too. George House.
Yeah, just 1.
Like I thought in the 60s.
Just 1.
Didn't win it, really?
They might have won championships.
Ships, that's it.
Just like
here.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won 1 in
What is it?
60.
Oh, here's our
We
champion.
won 1 in 48 and 49
There it is. Yeah. It was 48, 49, and 60.
and 60. Yeah.
Okay, NFL
And
championships.
the NFL, but not.
Right.
How
I think
about-
the Bears were good back then.
How about the 4 teams I didn't name? Who's never been to
Never.
the Super Bowl?
Uh,
And this is kind of shocking because think about it. You've been on that team and you've never.
yeah. I thought they were there. I'm going to go with, even though they've been doing well, Detroit.
Yeah, the Lions.
Never.
Never.
Wow. I thought they made it once in
Barry
the 60s.
Sanders, never. One of those
What
like.
a waste.
I know.
Oh,
God,
it's a shame. That's a heartbreaker.
that is.
That guy would have.
Yeah, you think
Oh, my God.
Shayshawn Barkley, if he stayed with the Giants, might have been the same thing.
Yeah.
Never to be to a Super Bowl. Running back of his caliber.
Right. Get
Never to
beat
make-
up.
Correct.
Because they're just keying on you.
Never.
Yeah.
Never getting there.
Like if
So-
Sanders played for Dallas, oh my God.
Well,
He would have been all-time
Emmitt-
leading, like all-time.
Emmett Smith was a great
He
running back.
was.
But those holes that they would make,
They were
just
huge.
drive a truck through them.
They had
Hey, listen, I was at the game where we stopped Dallas.
4th and 1.
4th and 1
Oh.
4 times.
Really? I remember that. I
It was
remember that.
fantastic.
Just that.
It was
Right? I don't even care if you won the game. You're like 4th and 1.
it was
I
unbelievable.
remember that. Yeah.
And I was in the end zone, and
Oh.
they were maybe at the maybe
Yeah.
at the 12
And
or
you
the
couldn't
15.
tell. You're probably
Oh, yeah,
sideways.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
see, but
yeah,
you're
yeah.
probably like,
Going
what are you
crazy,
doing? Yeah.
man.
I remember that. Come on, all fired
And
up.
and Veteran Stadium acoustically was better than the Link. The Link has open.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
got those
it was packed in.
packed
Yeah.
in, right?
Actually, I told you this before. We could have had the same stadium as the Chiefs. Arrowhead Stadium was built in 1971, the same year as the Vet.
And we could have had the
We
same.
could have had that set up. That's a nice setup.
Seattle's one of the teams that have won.
One.
They should have had 2, but they
Who
blew
did they
it.
win with?
They blew it with no. That was
Oh,
remember they
the Patriots. And
yeah,
they
the
threw
first down they threw instead of running the
Oh.
ball.
Marshall Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch should have,
and
and
you're
they
throwing it.
threw it, and it was intercepted.
It was
they
horrible.
lost the game.
It was like they threw it. I mean, like through the game. You're like, what?
So they have won.
That was one of the worst.
Eagles
calls.
have won. Saints have won. And
Yeah,
I already said the
yeah,
Bears.
they did win one.
Yeah.
I think it was after.
Oh, we said that we're going.
Katrina or something.
We're on the teams that never made it. So you
Okay.
said the Lions,
The Lions. How about?
a new team. Used to be the Oilers.
Texans.
Texans haven't. won.
Really, you're right. The Oilers never won it. How about the Browns?
The poor
Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Did they ever win a
For
championship?
the old
Oh.
folks.
Yeah.
So
they were an original team.
I know, and then they got moved to
Cleveland?
Baltimore, right? So Baltimore left. The Colts went from
Baltimore.
Baltimore
Colts.
to the Indianapolis Colts,
Okay. Right.
and then the
Nah.
Browns went to Baltimore, and
Oh, really?
they created the Ravens. Correct.
Oh, okay.
So then for a few
but they
years,
still have a team.
yeah,
that's
for
weird.
a couple of years they had no team, and then
Oh,
they reinstated the Browns.
okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how it worked.
Right. It's weird.
so
Teams
Baltimore
leave, but-
left.
Yeah.
The Colts went to Indianapolis.
Ah,
Colts didn't have a team, so
Right.
the Browns moved to the Ravens,
Ravens. Oh,
and then
okay.
the Browns
I didn't know
ended up-
that. Wow. Okay. And then Texans, I guess they brought back the Oilers.
Yeah, so,
Earl Campbell.
yeah,
Here's another guy, great guy.
never.
Never won.
No.
Never won.
And the last one is poor Doug was just there, just got fired.
Oh, excuse me.
Dougie
Jacksonville.
Yeah, the
oh,
Jaguars.
is it
Yeah,
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Okay.
So the 4 teams. I
Wow.
don't know. It would be frustrating. Look, to win the Super Bowl after 50
Yeah.
years of life,
Yeah.
It was.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I didn't think it was real.
I know. It was.
I
it
just
was
thought,
unbelievable.
even if you get there again, if
I
it's
heard
one loss,
I
and
heard
you're
an
out.
interview with somebody at the Super Bowl. We're talking about maybe it was
Mhm.
maybe it was Jason. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Kelsey.
Mhm.
But what was the? No, it wasn't Kelsey. I think it was Goddard. Maybe.
Mhm.
No, Goddard wasn't on the team the first time they won. They talked to somebody about what was the weirdest thing they saw along the parade route. It was Lane Johnson. Johnson's like, people were dumping ashes along the parade.
Oh, of relatives.
Yeah, of course, your
Wow.
dad.
Well,
who
I
never
don't
saw.
know, dude.
Like to me, that's pretty emotional.
Oh, that's real emotional.
But but Lane thought it was kind of strange.
Wow.
I don't think it's strange at all.
No, not if you know the film. Ask
Yeah,
Miles.
not if your dad
Yeah.
never got to see a
Right.
Super Bowl ever.
Right,
Like my dad and poor Big Bob,
right, yeah,
Connie's father,
Right.
never got to see a Super Bowl,
no,
and they pass away, and it's
Yeah.
like so
Right.
emotional. You live and you die with your
Mhm.
team.
yeah.
I saw a.
I mean, how many years did they? Like early
I
'70s, they were
know.
horrible. Like they just, you're watching, you're like, right.
I feel bad. I'll tell you what. Last night I was coming out of the gym,
Mhm.
and a gentleman and his daughter. He had a high school daughter with him. I held the door for them, and he said thanks. And then I said he was wearing a red sweatshirt, not a Chiefs sweatshirt, but
Just
something
red.
just red. And I said,
Yo.
yo, you're wearing the wrong color this week.
Uh,
And he goes, no, I'm not wearing the wrong color. I'm a Dallas fan.
oh, so Dallas fan wearing a red.
And I said, oh my God.
Oh.
I said, I feel so bad for you.
Oh.
That's what I said. And I
Yeah,
said,
boo-hoo.
he's like, huh? And I'm like, listen, man, it's been awful, right?
Uh.
I said, I feel so bad. I got a friend like that too.
Uh-huh.
You're missing out on the greatest
Yeah.
thing in the world.
Right.
Look, whatever, be a Dallas fan. My
Right.
friend Billy, he's a Dallas fan.
Uh-huh.
They never get to experience what we
The
get to
craziness. Yeah.
No, just the
Yeah.
fact that your team and your hometown,
Mhm.
like as a teacher, we talked about this last
Yeah.
week about in school how crazy it is. The
Right.
kids wearing. I think Armstrong's having a pep rally on Friday.
Probably.
like it's just great to be
Yeah.
a fan, and you're a fan of another team,
Yeah.
and they win.
Yeah.
You don't get to experience
It's
that.
not the same.
So
Right.
so he
Like
says
Miles gets it. He would probably come in for the game.
Miles.
Miles
Teller.
Teller.
Yeah.
I
Those
could see
kind
him
of-
at the
right,
parade.
correct.
He's probably right next to us.
Right. And somebody said the Empire State Building was lit up in
Green. Yeah, I
So
saw
like
it.
what?
Yeah.
Now I got to be honest. If I'm a New Yorker, I'm not happy.
No, that was early. It was like right after they won the championship.
But this
I saw it. Yeah,
this
I was like, wow, that's classy.
this dad, he's I
Busting
jar him,
his
I
chops.
bust his chops a little bit, and then his daughter turns and says, "I'm a Dallas fan too."
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
smack
said to
both
my
of you.
wife, they probably got in the car, and the dad probably said, "I'm proud of you."
For saying down.
Which whatever.
It's true.
It is true. I mean, I felt something. I thought, at
Yeah.
least
In a rivalry sense, you stayed with your
you
team.
stay with your team.
Yeah,
right,
instead
right,
of
right.
selling
Although
out.
I have no idea. It's a lot of our age,
I don't
our
get-
friends
yeah.
our age that
Yeah.
root for Dallas. The
Yeah.
whole
Some young kids now. I'm like, what?
no, the young
Like,
kids.
don't tell me you grew up in
Listen.
Dallas.
It's us and the Patriots,
Uh,
the teams of the century.
really?
Yeah, we have the best
Wow.
records, us and the
Wow.
Patriots,
I know we did. Yeah. Wow.
of this century.
Wow.
So there is no reason to be a Dallas Cowboy fan.
No. It actually is fun when they lose.
And it's
See Jerry
kind
Jones get
of.
all upset.
I know it's kind of
Love
a.
it.
The Chiefs have lost their luster.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
they
they said they get when you get too good, I guess.
yeah.
Like, people
So there
want
was a
you-
lot of kids out there. They were Chiefs Mahomes fans,
Uh-huh.
and I'm got to be honest with you. I'm kind of tired of the Kelsey brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
love
just- you want
Jason.
something new. Like Brady wore me.
I don't know if
out.
you saw another clip. Jason's dressed in his mummer's costume.
Okay.
And he walks up to Lincoln Financial Field. He puts his hand on the wall,
Really?
and he speaks to the stadium, and the stadium speaks to him.
Really?
Check out the video if you can find it somewhere.
Wow.
Jason, he puts his. I don't know what it was for,
Wow.
and he's talking about regret of not playing this year.
Oh,
And the stadium talks to him and says, "Jason, we've missed you."
oh, man, that's got to be a heartbreak. Especially, I didn't realize when your team made it again.
I
Like,
know. And he's like,
And
I
you know,
knew
it's
it."
like they should have sued him up because remember, both
I
centers
know,
are.
I
didn't
know.
even think of that. Just give him.
Put him in.
But I didn't even think. Put Kelsey at
I
halftime.
know.
Throw a jersey on. Put the dark mask on. They won't know who it is. He's probably announcing the game. I didn't even think of
Yeah, he
that.
may be working the game. I know we got Brady.
Yeah.
doing color.
He's okay. Yeah, he's all right. But I didn't think putting Kelsey back in. Right up there with Mulata running the ball. When
I
you get
know.
inside the
Yeah,
10.
we won't do that either.
Telling you.
I know. Good work.
Telling you.
So listen, that's it.
That's it. All right.
Ready for the Super Bowl. We got to leave us. We're going to leave
Ready.
you with a couple things. First,
Okay.
we're going to leave you with an Eagles cheer.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Don't do the EL.
Oh,
It's
now,
EA.
now that you said it.
You got to think.
Throw
Here
it
we
up.
go. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
EAGLES. Eagles. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Can't wait.
Can't wait, man.
Here's my prediction.
All right, you said it.
I said 35-10. I'm more 35-24.
Ooh,
It's gonna be-
35.
So here's it. It's going to be 28-24.
Okay.
Chiefs are going to score, make it 24. We're going to get a little nervous. Eagles are going to come down and score.
Score like they usually do.
Score another touchdown, make it 35-24.
Okay.
And it's going to look like
After my heart attack.
after your
Then
heart
they'll
attack.
score.
Yeah, they'll come back. They'll tighten it up.
No,
28-24. You got a prediction?
For ratings, yeah, and then the Eagles will
Yeah. Then
get some fluke play.
They'll
Or
score.
Saquon
Whatever.
Saquon will bust one
I'm
for
thinking
like 60
an
yards.
Oren Burks interception return for a touchdown.
Oh, pick 6?
Pick 6.
Wow.
Oren Burks
Nice.
out of nowhere, covering Kelsey.
Deflection.
Anyhow, you got
All
to
right.
you got to
I'm
score.
going, I think you're right about the 30, 28, 30. I might go like about that. Yeah, 32, 24.
All right,
something
sounds
like
good.
that. I think they're going to, Casey's going to put points on the board.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that. So you got to
So you got to hang with them.
But
I
then
think we
against-
can hang. We
But
can
you
hang
know
with
what?
anybody.
The Birds with the Patriots.
Well, they
Even
hung
with-
on to win last week against the
Right.
Washington Commanders.
But I mean, when they played Brady, I was worried, and they hung right with them
I
offensively.
know they
so,
did. We outdueled them.
Yeah.
I think that was.
yeah.
Well, they said last Super Bowl the Eagles Chiefs 35-35 was the second highest Super Bowl.
Wow. 38-35.
38-35 was
Yeah,
the
they won
second
by
highest.
3. Wow.
And then ours might have been the highest. Our victory,
Oh, okay. Yeah, we scored like 40,
41
41,
to 30.
something. I forget.
35.
People have the
41-35. I know they
41-35.
wear it.
Yeah.
So, look, we can hang with
Yeah,
anybody. You missed what I said. I said we
No.
hung on to beat the Commanders.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We didn't hang on.
No,
35. I mean,
55.
55. What are we doing here?
Hang it on.
All right.
Hang off a late game surge.
Listen, just to let you know, we
Yeah.
probably won't have a podcast week. Next week,
Oh, okay. What's Wednesday?
the parade.
Oh, okay. You know we got off.
You know, we got to say,
All right.
with every pour,
There's a good story.
there's a story.
There's a story.
All right, listen, man. See you.
All right.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.